Good evening. Welcome in, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone who resonates. You do not have to be a Leo. My name is Intuitive Niche. I'm here to do your reading for the next 10 to 14 days, give or take. Reminder, you have free will. You can change anything. These are not medium predictions. They are guidance from an intuitive empath. And I would love to be able to help you grow. As I will tell you to like, share, subscribe to this video so you will get my next reading when they come up. I'm trying to do every sign every 7 to 14 days to try to keep the roll on. I also do a general collective reading every time, and I advise every sign to watch that because it is for everyone, no matter what. And it is time to do the singing bowl so we can clear the air for you, Leo, and get your angels and your ancestors in here to come help me with this reading so that I can tell you what you need to know for this coming time. As you can hear in the background, I have some Archangel Michael's meditation. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Alright, Leo. I have a few decks laying here today that are calling my name. I don't know if we'll get to all of them for you, but we will start with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for you today because that's what I feel the need of calling forth for you. Only because I feel like there's somebody here with me that's trying to get through to a Leo or someone who resonates with this reading if you are not a Leo. So I will shuffle this deck a few times and we'll try to see who's here. I hope everyone had a nice holiday if they celebrate it. And welcome to the unofficial season as we head into May. In another week. Time's going by fast now. I know in my general collective reading in the beginning of this year, I said January, February, March was going to be awful. Long, drawn out, heavy. And it definitely was. It definitely was for me as well. And many people, many things changed in my life as well. So I am currently unemployed from a job. And if I had my way, I would stay there. But I am at this point not able to make enough money with my business. Actually, I'm not making any money with my business. That I can say I could not go to work tomorrow. I need to have a job at this point so I can rebuild. But that's neither here nor there. That did happen in the last few months. But I'll tell you, it was a good thing at the same time because somebody reached out to me from another company and offered me a manager job, which I was blown away by because I hadn't applied to this place or even thought about that level. I was trying to get to the next level in my business where I was working, but I wasn't getting there too quickly, and it just kept feeling like every time I would get close, something made it not happen, and it continued that way. And then things started feeling like they were going backwards. So when this offer came, I took it. I went to the interview. I was sick, and I got the job, and I got through about 8 days of training. I worked a couple of it from home while I was sick. And I just couldn't do it anymore. So, any background history, I was traveling 110 miles a day to and from my job. Once I moved up here, I kept my job down there where I was living. And it really took a toll on my body. So my reason for this story is that I left a job for a new job, but I was still going to be, I finally got that manager position that I wanted. And I realized it was the same. It was going to be working more hours, driving more, and I was going to be even further away from home. And I realized that this is what's been making me sick every 2 to 3 months. And I am a person who never gets ill. So with this story and asking our angels and ancestors, sometimes they tell you things in advance that you don't see coming, and you don't realize it until after the fact. So at the end of this training period, when they needed me to be able to step into my new store, which I was so excited about doing, I couldn't do it. So sometimes you get what you want and you don't really want it. So keep that in mind, Leo, or anyone who's resonating with this reading. Okay, let's see who's coming forward for you, because that story is very important to your reading this week, and your angels and ancestors are trying to tell you something. I got 2 cards right off the bat. Okay, so Leo, one of your angels is a peacekeeper, and it says that you need to let go of the need to be right. So I'm not sure what's going on in your life, but you don't have to be right, even if you are. Okay? Does that make sense? I was right. I got the job. I know I was worthy, but I didn't really want what I was doing. And it's not that I didn't want to be manager of a store. I didn't want to drive anymore. 110 miles a day for a year. I was sick every 3 months with some kind of ear infection, sinus infection, and for the first 2, I went to work sick as a dog because I didn't want to lose my time. And plus, where I live, it snows a little more often than where I was. So down there was no snow on the ground, but up here it was like a fucking blizzard, okay? I like the snow, and I don't mind driving in the snow, but I know there were policies in place that helped people who were, a little further away and had to drive in weather to get to where work was. And they're supposed to work with you on that, and they didn't. So they did some really nasty things to me, and not just to me, but to me in this situation that made me see this corporation and this business and some of the people that I was working with, which I really thought highly of, not so highly of anymore, okay? Don't ever let a business, a job, or a corporation of any kind that you work for take over your life and make you be somebody that you're not, okay? One set of rules for this person and one set of rules for this person, and there was a goal to eliminate something, and I was the one that needed to be eliminated. So I actually thought I was doing them a favor. I was going to resign, give them 2 weeks notice, go on to my new job, live my life, and leave it all behind me. But then they decided, and probably thought I would never find out, but I did, that they decided to use that against me and make it look like they fired me, okay? They didn't fire me. They never coached me for this shit. They never talked to me. They never called me in the office. They never said a word to me, okay? And that's fine. You want to play the corporation game, go ahead and play the corporation game. See, I'm not that person. I believe in following policy, and I know what the policy stated. I even brought it up a couple times. And my points were removed because of that, before that. If I'm driving 55 miles to a job and it's snowing here, not there, and I send you pictures in process of driving to work, you should know I'm not lying to you. I'm not that person. But if you want to be that way, that's what you got to do. That's what you do for you. Sayonara. It was an equal leave. But I resigned. I did not get fired. And now I look like a problem. If I wanted to get a job within that corporation again, they made me look bad. And I'm not the bad one here. And it's okay. You do what y'all gotta do there, because eventually that shit's gonna ball you on your face. You know why? Because here's the sun, Leo. The sun always makes everything in your reading more positive than what you thought it would be. So as the peacekeeper I am, and you are, Leo, we move forward, right? Does it matter if I'm right? Does it matter if you're right? I don't think so anymore. I think that karma's going to make that decision for them, and karma's going to make that decision for you. So here's where we are. Leo, you're at Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Retreating, recharging, and growing, okay? So with those are the three people coming forward in your life to bring you success and happiness, helping you to retreat and recharge and let go of the need to be right. So it doesn't matter what they did to me. I know that it's okay. And I'm where I'm supposed to be, okay? And I want you to understand that's the same for you. Because we can't all fly with the eagles. But I am the fucking eagle. Sorry. Anyways, see from a higher perspective, okay? Alright, let's get these dragon cards over here. My goodness, I haven't touched these cards in a while. The dragon cards. Dragon oracles. Let's see if they come up with anything for us today. I might have to read these. I haven't touched them in a while, Leo. Alright, so now, Leo, we know where we stand, right? We know that we don't have to be right, or we don't need to be right. We know what the situation was that happened to us, and we know, Leo, that going forward it's going to be better for us than for them, and that's all that matters. And the people that did these things, whom I thought would never do this, completely surprised. But when you become a corporate robot and you are doing all the wrong things just to keep a job and look like you're better than everybody else or smarter than everybody else, or you're following policy, no, you're not. You're not following policy. You're only following policy for this one or for that one. The other one that you want to get rid of, you're making them look like fools. And you know what? It's okay. I have thick skin, I have broad shoulders, and so doesn't Leo. We're removing all that negativity. We are sending it into the light, because I don't want my negativity of life that just brought shit to me to go forward from here, okay? All right, Leo. What are the dragons got to say for you? I must have had to tell you that story for a reason, because I really don't like telling that story. I almost feel embarrassed myself to have associated myself with a corporation that does that to people. And it ain't just me. I know they've done it to other people because I've been part of it when I thought I was a good robot. Okay? I don't really care anymore. They will bury themselves and they will fall flat on their faces one day. And I will still be alive when it happens. Leo. I know, Leo. You're probably right there by my side saying, I'm not trying to make you negative. I'm trying to show you the sun is here for you, Leo. The sun is here for all of us. We are moving forward now. The summer is coming, and the black dragon from Saturn is coming. The first oracle dragon card I pulled for a reading in over a year. Brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline, Leo. Concentrate. Focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. So, Leo, it's important to know that whatever it is that happened to you, as my example was used, whatever it is that has happened to you, it's not your fault. It's their fault. Their lies, their cheating, whatever else they did. Oh my goodness, my cards are destroyed here. What did I just do? Wow, these dragons took me for a ride here. Okay, we've got a few more sitting here. Let me see if I can get past this. Alright, I think that might be all you're getting, but there's 4 dragon cards and you had 4 of the other angels and ancestors. So we used the black dragon from Saturn, who's bringing you wisdom through spiritual discipline to go with your peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. We don't need to be right. We need to know that what we did and how we handled ourselves was correct. Okay? And we need to go forward knowing that we will continue to be that person who does the right thing moving forward. And I don't want whatever happened to you that made you feel dirty or tainted in any way hold you back, okay? Don't hold you back from tooting your own fucking horn, because you are good at what you do. The water dragon is here so you can helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ, light, and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow, Leo. Alright? Go with the flow. We'll put that right there with the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Source Dragon. The Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Well, Leo, I feel like you are very connected to your intuition and the higher good. Maybe some of you are psychics and readers. Maybe some of you have that special ability. And you're flying with the eagles, seeing things from a higher perspective already. Congratulations on that, because it is hard to do, to try to fly above the bullshit. And you're already there doing it, so I'm proud of you, Leo. The Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. Be in the moment, okay? And I'll put that with your eagle over here. And Golden Christed Dragon. All right, Leo, there's some very spiritual information in here for you. And I think that you need to know it. Golden Christed Dragon brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Maybe someone here is a minister or a priest. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. That's right. Some people will stay in 3D, and some of us will already be in 5D, and we will see above, not be above. You understand? We are no better than the next person, and we always see the things the correct way, Leo, and being humble is the best thing you can do. And with that, I will put that on the Sun card. Enjoy success and happiness that you deserve. Yes, absolutely. And now what we need for you, my dear Leos, is the tarot deck that's going to give you the rest of your story for this week, next 7 to 14 days. So somebody here is, I don't know who, somebody here is absolutely a psychic medium of some sorts. Somebody who has some very special gifts. And yes, they are God-given Christ gifts. But I don't care how many times you read the Bible and you want to spew the bullshit to me that your perception of what the Bible is saying about somebody who can see the future is not what it is. And I will always disagree with you on that. But I will respect your decision one way or the other. So I was talking about that in another reading because somebody had some quirky little statement to make to me, and I kind of blew them away with their own little passage from another part of the Bible that they read, and they decided to shut down real fast. Listen, you can throw a verse at me. I could probably throw two or three verses at you. You believe what you believe, and absolutely I respect that, but then you don't need to be here watching, right? If you don't believe in what we do on the end of this computer, on the other end of a TikTok or wherever you are, then you don't have to watch. That's your choice. You have free will, okay? But I'm only here to help guide you. I'm not a psychic medium. I'm not an evil person. I don't believe in a lot of different things that you probably do, okay? But I don't believe I need to go to a building and hand over $10, $20, $30 every week to make the church bigger and my home smaller, okay? Sorry. I just have different thought processes there. The Queen of Pentacles has stepped in. Somebody with money who is a sharpshooter, knows how to keep her money and keep it strong, keep it coming in. A very business-oriented person with prudence and wisdom, and she's a very respected woman as well. So maybe one of you on the other side. It's an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody in your life, very, very talented, very, very intuitive, strong and powerful in your own rights. And here is the Eight of Cups. So typically with the Eight of Cups, we're talking about making a decision to walk away, making a decision to correct something. Okay? Maybe with love, since the Lover's card is here. So whatever it is, Leo, that's going on in your life, you need to know that the sun is still here, up here in the other cards, so don't forget that. Maybe what you're seeing, maybe it isn't as harsh or as bad as you think it is. Maybe you are misinterpreting something. Because Leo, I know you. You have moments where you misunderstand things a lot. Or you don't listen completely. Like you turn off your ears halfway through a sentence and can assume somebody's going to say something. So you finish the sentence and it's completely wrong. Yeah, that kind of Leo. Okay? Listen. Shut up your mouth. Close your lips. And hear what actually gets said to you. Because your stupidness, sometimes, with not listening before speaking, gets you in a lot of trouble. But there's so many good things going on for you here. I mean, you are protected in so many ways, whether it is Jesus Christ, the Lord God above him, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, the people that you believe in, the people here on earth or people up above, it doesn't matter. So you just got to stop being so damn stubborn and start hearing what somebody actually means and says over what you think they're saying. Okay? Page of Pentacles is also bringing in that information to help you understand better. Maybe they're going to talk in your language a little better sometimes. Earth signs are really good at bringing in information and being able to explain it so you understand it. But understand that the Death card is here as well. So with the Sun making everything more positive, this death is a positive. It's a needed release of something that is not good for you. And this Four of Swords also verifies the other card, Rest and Retreat. You need to recover from whatever it is you have to mourn the loss of. Whether it's a relationship or a job, a business, person that you trusted, a friend, a guide, anybody, anything that you would grieve that meant so much to you, okay? Leo, it's going to be all right. You're going to move forward. You're going to keep growing and building your life and living a happy life. You just have to shut the fuck up once in a while. I think last week I did 2 readings for you. The last reading sets that I did. I did 2 readings for you, Leo. And I think I took some of the information out of there that I'm going to tell you right now. Get up off the floor. If you watched it, you'll know. If you didn't, you don't. But there was such heartbreak in the last reading between Leo and Virgo that I just really felt like anyone even on the cusp between Leo and Cancer, Leo and Virgo were really struggling last time. And you just got to stop worrying. You are resting, relaxing, and the decision has to be made, and you will make it. And it's going to be okay. You're going to be all right? But you cannot let your ego, that's probably the best word, get in the way, because justice is here to help. This Justice card, they are balanced. They're clear-headed. They bring in what is the truth. They are not prejudiced against the doer or the undoer. They are here to tell you the truth. They are here to give you their point of view, and they are here to tell you the way it's going to end, the way it's going to be. And so justice is here on your side and is going to deliver the justice and the karma to the other side. So you just have to listen. You don't have to do anything else. Because if you open your mouth, you're going to ruin it. Shh. And get off the floor. Justice is about equity and impartiality and gaining redemption. So understand that justice will bring that karma to the situation that is deserved, and you will learn to forgive whatever happened. Because forgiveness is about your highest good, not theirs. And forgiveness is so you can move forward and leave that shit behind. Okay? So I'm just telling you. Shut your mouth, get off the floor, and let justice come in and do their job and take care of the karma. Because you have the good Lord Jesus to back you up. You have your angels and your ancestors here to back you up. And all you have to do is have faith and see it from a higher view. Be the eagle, not the turkey. Okay. Turkeys get eaten. Eagles do not. I guess that's another way to put it, right? Any other card for Leo to send them on their way? Any other card here? Oh, we got two here. All right. So the focus for you, Leo, going forward from this reading, is to raise yourself to the highest level. And whoever the Empress is in your life, male or female, this is not a gender. This is a vibration. This is a feeling. This is energy. Okay? Whoever the Empress is in your life, or whoever the King of Pentacles is in your life, everything's going to work out just fine. You have the abundance. You will have the security and the comfort that you need. You will have the love. You will birth new ideas. And the King of Pentacles, that man's got the penny down to the half cent, okay? So your money's fine. Your shit is fine. And you have enough to share and give and take care of other people in your life. So the transformation that you are going through with this death card is one that was long overdue and well needed. You have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, you need to understand those are the things that you need to focus on going forward, on what you have and not what was taken away. Okay? All right, Leo, that's your next couple of weeks. Let's get you a few numbers. Yes, we will. What can we do for Leo this week? What numbers are here to help guide or confirm the reading in any way? What numbers do we have here for Leo? Leo! Again, my name is Intuitive Nisha. I am on TikTok and I am on YouTube as you are watching me right now. Please like, share, and subscribe. Other people will need this message. If you do not resonate with it, leave it behind for somebody else. But please share the video so somebody else can get it. That's very important. If I'm touching base on anything that I've shared with you or told you today, please leave me a comment. Let me know if I can help you out with anything else. I also do personal readings. I have a page on Facebook called Haven Jewels. I've been trying to rebuild this business for a while. I'm not giving up on it. Even if I have to go back to a job, I will do that. Hopefully soon. Very soon. But I'm not giving up. That's the most important thing. You have to transmute the negativity. Here's a crystal for transmuting negativity. Black kyanite. Black obsidian will do the same. And creativity. I have carnelian here. This is one of my favorite stones, and anybody who knows me knows I don't like red carnelian. Okay, but I like that one. All of a sudden I need it. Okay, so Leo, here we go. Let's get you a few numbers and send you on your way till the next reading. I do have my financial information for Venmo and Cash App in the description. If you would like to plant a seed in my business to help me grow, that would be much appreciated. It is no obligation. Absolutely. This is free reading anytime you want. And please like, share, subscribe so you get the next reading. And you know when I'm coming. I'm going to try to do a live after I'm done with the set of readings. And I get back to Aries here. I'm going to try to do a live. Let's see if I can do that. Figure that out. So, next couple of days, I'm going to try to do a live. All right. We're just going to take one off the top here. Your first number is 000. I am a creator. Ooh. Maybe you're on TikTok too, Leo. Intuitive niche, look me up. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. How spiritual is that to match up with your oracle cards? All about Christ and your ancestors. 000. I am a creator. Love that. I love when the confirmation comes through like that. Leo, I'm going to take another one right off the top here. Number 11. I am intuitive. Woo! Confirmation. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I am intuitive. Oh, and that third card just flopped right over here. Number 27. I am expressive. Well, Leo, if I don't know anything else about you on the other side of that camera, I know that most Leos are very expressive. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, your country, or the world at large. I am expressive. 000. I am a creator. And number 11. I am intuitive. Leo, love and light coming your way, and I will see you at the next one.